The confidence is never just gonna magically come when you drop the weight. It's not. Because that's not the problem. The problem is here.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Okay, I had to switch it up for you. Give y'all some long hair, give y'all some variety, and not just the same old thing to look at, especially because my background is so crazy. So anyways, welcome back to my channel. What I want to talk about in this video, something I've been wanting to talk about for a while, is basically all things plus size and stuff that I've been seeing on social media, stuff that I've been feeling myself, and stuff that I know a lot of you guys can relate to as well. So the three main topics that I want to talk about today is going to be fat phobia. Fat phobia is like something that like I've always experienced, but I never knew what it was called, because I'm like, how could when I think about phobia, I think about fear or just like judgmental, or just like people who like don't understand. But I was like, I'm fat. What's not to understand about that? And what's to be scared of about me being fat? But not only about people being fat phobia towards us, but plus size people being fat phobic to themselves and to other plus size people as well. The second thing that I want to talk about is the confidence. But not just confidence, like regular confidence that we always talk about, but when to have confidence. Like a lot of people think that they're gonna get confidence when they start their weight loss journey, when they start losing weight is when they're gonna get confidence. So I wanna talk about more towards when you should start working on your confidence, before or after you decide to lose weight, if you decide to lose weight. And the last thing I wanna talk about, because this is something that especially I know is going on a lot on TikTok. I was gonna say Twitter, I don't use Twitter. On TikTok a lot lately, is just people fetishizing, sexualizing, I guess is a better word, plus size bodies, and like going for clout with it. Like, I understand everybody wants to kind of be social media famous, and I totally 100% get that. And I understand that people want to be really supportive about the plus size and the body positivity movement that, again, the plus size people started. Let's not forget that. But I think it's going the wrong direction. So the first thing, fat phobia is definitely a thing, and I'm sure most of us have experienced that. But not only is it fat phobic with other people, what I really want to touch on is the fact that there's fat phobia inside of the plus size community. Like, I didn't even think that that was a possibility till I experienced it myself. Do you see my hair trying to come through? Get back! I didn't want to fully put my hair in the wig. I was being lazy. Okay, so for me, when I started experiencing fat phobia within myself and my own personality, which I am so ashamed of, is when I was going through a really bad stage in my life. I don't want to say that I was depressed. I was never diagnosed or anything like that, but I was really down and out. And it's just a lot of things going on, especially with COVID. A lot of people have been experiencing, you know, a mental struggle right now, and I was definitely going through it as well. But I was so dissatisfied with my body, everything about it. I hated it. I didn't even understand what was happening. And then the more I hated it, the more my eating disorders kind of got triggered. The more I kept eating to satisfy myself. And then the bigger I was getting, the more dissatisfied I was with myself, the more angry I was with myself for eating, and all in all, the domino effect going down, tripling down. And so me being so dissatisfied and angry with myself and my own body is when I started to look at other women, especially on TikTok. There's so many beautiful, confident, plus size women that were showing up and showing out. And I praise all of them. I love all of them. But I was so down. You don't even understand how down and bad I was. I was so down and bad. And so whenever I used to see them on my For You page, I would just be like, what is she something her arm for? Like, what is she doing all the extra stuff for? Like, why is she wearing that? Why is she wearing that? Why is she doing that? Like, she's doing too much. And it would be something that I would just say in my mind, and I'd be like, yo, you're offending me. Like, my mind was offending me. Like, why are you talking about these girls like that? Because they look like you? And that's what a lot of people don't understand, is that a lot of these negative things that happen is because people are portraying their own feelings of themselves onto other people. And that's exactly what I was doing. The way and bad that I was feeling about myself, I wanted them to feel just as bad, especially when they looked like me. It's like, if I don't feel good, how dare you try to feel good? And the thing is that I was only feeling that way because I was so down and bad, and I didn't know how bad my mental state was at that time. And I think that's what a lot of people don't understand about fat phobia, is that, especially in the community itself, is that what it is, you're not actually afraid of it. You're just mad either that somebody else that looks like you is able to be happy and to be confident in their skin and you're not, or you have just such a problem with your body, so seeing it that way it's gonna kind of be like a little bit of a trigger. So if losing weight is something that you want to do, lose weight. Nobody's telling you that you have to stay big. Nobody's telling you that because plus size girls are coming out as confident, plus size girls are taking over every industry ever that we can get our hands on, it doesn't mean that you have to stay plus size. It doesn't mean that. Just go do whatever is going to make you happy, but don't take other women down while you're trying to do that. So, fat phobia is definitely a real thing. Fat phobia in the fat community is definitely a thing. So just be careful with your feelings. Make sure that you're checking yourself before you try to put another woman down. Is confidence in the plus size community. Again, with everything that's been going on in the world, I basically just want to check in with you guys and remind you that self-care is the best care. With that being said, I've struggled with confidence my entire life, but definitely in this pandemic, it has been a struggle. Especially, everybody has basically been gaining weight. It's either you've been gaining weight or you've been in the gym like crazy or working out at home like crazy that you've lost weight. Either way, take care of your body and that you are happy when you look in the mirror. So that being said, specifically when it comes to weight loss, first, I want to touch on how sometimes it is a little bit toxic in the plus size community when plus size women decide to lose weight. That's 100%, I feel like common sense should be a no-no. If a woman that's plus size decides to lose weight, especially if she is on social media, if she has any kind of platform, if she's any kind of influencer, I see a lot of the times that these women get bashed for losing weight and trying to be healthy. Most of the time when a woman decides to lose weight, is because either her confidence is suffering or her health is suffering. There's no other reason. There's going to be one of those two, and those two things are two things that you need in order to be happy in life. You need to be healthy. Point blank, period. Science, you just need to live a healthy life. You need to be healthy in order to survive a long life. And to be confident, you need that. So no matter if you're confident skinny, if you're confident as a chubby girl, if you're confident as a big girl, a plus size girl, a fat girl, a SSW, a BBW, whatever it looks like to you, you need that confidence. But let me say that the confidence starts inside first. So first of all, definitely need to stop bashing and bad-mouthing women who decide to lose weight. But for my women who are decided to lose weight, just keep in mind that the confidence is not going to come after you lose weight. The confidence is not going to come if you get the weight loss surgery. The confidence is not going to come if you stay in the gym 24/7 for a year straight and you get to your weight goal. The confidence is not going to come if you get surgery to remove all of that excess skin. It's not going to come if you get surgeries to get a flat stomach. It's not going to come when you try to get a BBL. It is not going to come when you try to take this extra fat off. It is not going to come if you get lip fillers. It is never going to come. The confidence is never going to come if you're working from the outside in. Confidence is from the inside out. And they're going to tell you this anyways. This is why when you do get weight loss surgery, if you guys don't know, they want you to go to I don't know if it's like a psychiatric appointment that you have to go to, because they have to make sure that your mental is good. If you have too much anxiety, depression, or like subconscious thing and they think that you're not going to be able to handle it. The reason why they do that is because your body is going to train so drastically that you need to be mentally prepared for that. If you already have so much self-consciousness and anxiety and depression around the way you look like right now, it's only going to get worse after. The confidence is never just going to magically come when you drop the weight. It's not. Because that's not the problem. The problem is here. You have to be able to look at yourself and be happy. And then decide you want to lose weight to be happier or to be healthier or to be even more confident. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the times we try to shame the body that we have, and this is the only body that we got. Like, this body has been carrying you. And you put that weight on. Nobody else put that weight on for you. So be thankful for your body. Your body will be good to you when you are good to your body. Okay? So again, start from the inside out. Losing weight is not going to help your confidence out. The last thing. Are they flirting? Because they like you, because they love you, your personality is bomb, your face is on fleek, you got the body yaddy yaddy yaddy, right? You are that bitch. Or are they fetishizing you? Because that is definitely something that has been happening. Oh my God, there's TikToks all over the place. Sorry, I'm itching and I can't scratch my face. There are videos all over the freaking place right now from men who are making all these videos about plus size women, just like going all out of their way. And again, I want to point out, I love people who support the plus size community. I love people who support the body positivity movement that plus size women started. What I don't appreciate is those same men that used to put us down before plus size was popping, before big bodies were trending. I want to make sure that those gentlemen and those people, those females as well, that were the ones putting us down, are still keep that energy. Keep that energy. If you want to get educated and change your mind and start supporting the community, that's cool. But if you want to just get clout because what is trending right now, and our bodies is what's trending, and our bodies is what people are like goals. We want to have a fat ass, we want to have fat titties, we want to have fat thighs. Like, we've already had that. Like, we naturally already had that. And that's what we were getting shamed for. But now that's everybody's goals. And now that that's everybody's goals and that's what everybody wants and that's what's popping right now. Now you want to kind of hop on this train. Choo choo, we done went off without you. Choo choo, where's your ticket? Well, I don't see your ticket. Where's it at? You weren't invited. Okay? You can't sit with us. Keep that energy, bro. Because it is honestly disgusting to see people do that. And then, like, you'll see these men, they'll say, oh, plus size women, da, da, da. And then you go on their page and they'll duet women who are very skinny, who are not the plus size community. And again, you can like who you like. Like who you like. I don't care. If you don't like me because I'm plus size, I honestly can care less. But I don't like when you don't use us to try to hype yourself up, because honestly, it's kind of gross. It's kind of gross. And another thing that I want to point out is the fact of why they feel comfortable doing that. And why some men, so let me point out too, that not all men that do say that they like plus size women are liars. That's not true. Because I've definitely seen some creators on TikTok. I even follow a couple that say that they like plus size women. They always talk about plus size women. They uplift confident plus size women. They share plus size women content. They create with other plus size women. And that's beautiful. That's a beautiful thing, because that's what we in the plus size community do with each other. The only thing I want to point out is that you don't see men online saying how much they love skinny women. You don't see men like, oh, I love a skinny girl. I love it. I like when she fit. I like when she 150 and under. There's nobody doing that, you know? And I feel like the only reason why they have to do it so much with us is because, honestly, not every plus size woman is insecure. But for a long time, we've been put down because of our bodies. So yes, there's still a lot of women that are out there that are insecure. And they feel like if they don't announce that they're plus size and make sure that the guy likes it, like they have to make sure 100 times, I'm plus size. Make sure you know I'm plus size. I'm plus size. Do you know I'm plus size? Do you like plus size? Do you like big girls? Do you like big girls? Do you like fluff? Do you like my stomach? Do you like my thighs? Do you like this? Do you like my arm flaps? Do you like it? Do you like it? Especially with the online dating thing. We always have to make sure you know I'm fat. You know I'm fat, right? I want to know that you know I'm fat. Y'all need to stop. Y'all need to stop doing that. And it's no shade to anybody. I've had a struggle and I've definitely done that. I've definitely sent a lot of body pictures from different angles so that you know what is happening, because when I go on a date, I'm not trying to be embarrassed. I've definitely done that. But the thing about it is, fuck that. Fuck that. If somebody does not like you because of your body, then that's on them. Know that there's millions of billions of people in this world, and half of them is gonna like you. Probably more than half of them is gonna like you. Okay? So it's not even, it's not about whether the guy's gonna accept you or not. It's whether you accept you or not. Because your confidence should be able to carry you. Your personality should be able to carry you. And whether you're a good person should be able to carry you or not. Okay? There's probably people that never thought that they would date a plus size person, and then they'll get to know you and then they'll be like, damn, this is a vibe. Or people who just never dated somebody plus size, they just kind of always dated skinny people. And then they find you. I've actually heard that a lot. People will be like, oh, I'm my husband's first plus size person, or I'm my boyfriend's first plus size person, my girlfriend's first plus size person. It's because they've never tried. Just because it just never happened. So you never know. So you could with all that insecurity that you're like oozing out, making sure that they're gonna like you because of your body size, you have to make sure that you're good with that. Because they might not even have a problem with it until you kind of bring it up too much. And then it's kind of like a turnoff. Insecurity is a turnoff. I don't care if you look like a freaking bodybuilder. I do not care I don't care if you are a Victoria's Secret model. I don't care if your fat percentage on your body is 0. Insecurity looks good on no one. And nobody wants to deal with it because, again, that's just baggage. That's just baggage. And everybody has their own insecurities. But nobody wants to be with an insecure person. So you have to make sure that you're good and accept yourself within. I feel like that's what made people mad confident with always being like, oh, I love a BBW. And I hate BBW. Like, that's a term now that I try not to even use anymore because it is so sexualized and it's plus size. Okay, plus I'm even okay with fat, okay? Because that's just what it is, realistically. I am fat. One thing that I do want to say is don't be nobody's secret. Don't be nobody's secret chubby girl where they only come and see you at night or on the down low. Y'all don't be going on dates or nothing unless that's what you want. If you're looking for a sneaky link, then that's cool. That y'all both sneaking and lying or whatever. I mean, not lying. Don't cheat. But that's your business. But if you want to have a little sneaky link, then that's cool. Because then it's a mutual kind of secrecy kind of thing. And that's cute and that's exciting or whatever. But don't have nobody keeping you a secret. Don't like have feelings for somebody and them keeping you a secret because they're ashamed of you or whatever. Don't do that. Don't let nobody sexualize or fetishize you. You are not a fetish. And some red flags that I want to point out is, especially when you're talking to somebody, I usually only see it in guys. Women kind of know more so how to talk to other women. But some things that you do get that I hear that are always red flags for me is when you're talking to somebody, especially a guy, and they're like, oh, I love BBW women. Or I love plus size women. Or I love fat girls. Or I love thick girls. Like, okay, why are you telling me that? If you're talking to me, I assume that you do. Because that's what I am. So why do you feel the need to tell me? I feel like that is always like a gateway into some sexual shit that I'm not trying to get into. Especially if it's our first conversations talking to each other. That's weird. And that's another red flag. If the conversation starts to get really sexual, especially about your body, that's a cutoff. That's a cutoff for any woman at any size. Definitely a big no-no. People who say I've never dated a plus size girl before. And I'm saying these more as the first stages of talking to somebody. These are just random things that weirdo guys kind of put out there to let you know that they're weird in a very subtle way. So what if I'm the first plus size girl that you've ever dated? Again though, what are you trying to fulfill? Some kind of fantasy? I'm not your fantasy to fulfill, okay? I don't want to be on your bucket list. No, thank you. So just pay attention to little key things that people say like that, and you can avoid a lot of just weird, awkward, sexually driven relationships that I know a lot of us have probably already experienced. I definitely know that I have. So besides that, my beautiful plus size queens, make sure that you are feeling like the bad bitch that you are, because that is exactly what you are. And if you are feeling low, if you are feeling down, that's 100% okay. We all have our moments, but as long as you pick yourself back up and keep strutting with your head held high. So I love you guys so much. Definitely leave a comment down below so we can start a conversation about it. Everybody's gonna have different experiences, so we definitely need to help each other out. Of course, like, subscribe, turn on your post notifications so you don't be missing out on these videos. And this delay, honey, because this delay was everything today, okay? Working on the wing. That wing looks like it's disabled, but we're not even gonna talk about it right now. We're not even gonna talk about it right now. Everything else is on point. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.